Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of May 19th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So, Capricorn, we are ending fellow Earth sign season Taurus. By tomorrow, we have the Sun moving into Gemini, and we have a mild, it's not a full stellium because there's only 2 inner planets in Gemini, even though Uranus is technically there too. But we have the Sun and Gemini's ruling planet Mercury in Gemini. So there's this flavor of Gemini, of this more quick movement of information, communication, things like that. So let's see what that means for you. And this week I'm using this. It's just a playing card deck that I got in Rome, even though I think that this design is more based off Naples. So there's that. And let's see what we got going on for Capricorn. Okay. All right, so Capricorn, what do we got going on? So you've got the Knight of Wands. They're batons in this deck. And so this is about you pursuing your passions right now. What do you wake up with that spark of joy to get up in the morning for? That is what drives you right now. Yeah. And you're coming at it from a place of the 2 of Swords. I don't know if it's upside down or not, it's fine. But so 2 of Swords is about, there is a this or that way of thinking. It could be black or white. It could be just very, blindsided by anything outside of the way that you have perceived the world. And so Capricorn, like, whatever drives you, let that be the guiding force in your life. Don't let any preconceived notions about how the world works or anything sway you. Yeah, because you're coming at it from a place of the Knight of Swords, and so this is what is breaking through all of that thought pattern, that black and white thinking of this past card. This is saying that you have to have an open and flexible mind to be able to take in all of this new Gemini information happening right now. And you might even see people around you that are like stuck in a way. And you, as a cardinal sign, we're technically leaders, is there to redirect the energy. And yeah, just be open. I'll say that as a manager, I worked the best when I wasn't very just like, this is the way shit had to be done, because I would do that sometimes, like, this is the way that you got to do it. And after I left, I had heard that things were like falling away because, yeah, people didn't just like, there's certain ways, like, we're in the desert and we are trying to bring all of these Mediterranean plants to life in this region that is notoriously one of the harshest zones of Arizona. So it was like, yeah, there is a certain way to do things, but I also had to be open to, when new ideas came up. If I immediately poo-pooed it because it was like, this is the way shit has to be, things wouldn't, like new things couldn't happen if we all just got stuck in a this is how shit has to be. Be open, because even that was one thing that came up too, was like, it was sustainable. What was sustainable a decade ago is not the most productive thing now. Like, there's new technologies being developed all the time, and there's new ways to do things. There's new standards of what is like the best way to do things. So Capricorn, keep that mind open to new possibilities. Yeah, let's see. You've got the 5 of Cups reversed. And so 5 of Cups reversed is saying that you might feel like you've had missed opportunities in the past, it's saying that you might have had situations where you feel like you can't have something, and just because one door closes doesn't mean another one doesn't open somewhere else. It might not be exactly what you wanted then, but it might be exactly what you need now. So Capricorn, keep that open mind, strive for what sparks you every day in the morning to get out of bed. Be open to the possibilities there, because if you say that things have to be this way or that way, if you say that things cannot ever be the same, then you are not open to this guy who's telling you that you can have like more than you can imagine if you just open to that possibility right now. Yeah, that is what the tarot has for you, but I'm going to pull one more card from the Fairies deck. And so the fairies, they like little treats. They like little treats. So if you feel so inclined, go out somewhere in nature, leave them a little, like something natural, ideally edible to most of the wildlife around you. Like here we got a lot of birds. This guy can't eat grapes, so I wouldn't leave grapes out for the fairies in my backyard. But yeah, leave them a little treat. You can leave them something shiny, like a little like rock or something. You can leave them some flowers. Yeah, go out and gift the fairies if you feel so inclined. And let's see what they got going on for you. Let's see. Let's see what the fairies got going on for Capricorn. Flower power. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing powers. So Capricorn, this is saying that if you do have a specific flower that you love, and I know that right now we're heading into summer and a lot of those annual flowers are actually kind of waning, but I've enjoyed this season. There have been so many jasmine, and that was one thing that I missed from where I left, but there have been so many jasmine around. I didn't even have time to collect any of them, which is a goal of mine, but I did it. But either way, yeah, just to stop and smell the roses, enjoy the power of now, this moment that you have. And if like touching, and if flowers are not necessarily your jam, colors. Colors are a thing. You can see that 15-year-old Julie loved some fucking red and purple combo, darker colors, and more present day Julie likes this dusty rose going on. Either way, they're that pop of color which flowers kind of inspire when you're walking out in nature. So yeah, surround yourself with color, because there has been this like neutralizing thing basically since the early 2000s, I would say, where everybody was super beige and then millennial gray happened. And yeah, we're still in this very neutral space. So colors are a great way to, you don't have to tie it to say like, root chakra, passion, spiritual healing, heart chakra. Like you can associate these things if you want to, but it actually makes more sense to just find your own personal connection to these colors and what they mean to you. And yeah, flowers tend to have a strong scent, like that jasmine I was talking about. So if you like to use diffusers, flower essences are there, or just even perfumes and colognes, whatever you like. Bring in that. It will help you stay present. It will uplift you subtly from the background, and you won't even really have to notice it. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that helps. I do hope that you find a way to bring your passions out in your everyday, and that it will lead you through this week, and I'll see you next time.